Alright, this is gonna be it. Grand final, Planet Dirt Cup, FCKK versus Gamers Origin. This is do or die. Let's fucking go. Yes, just like that. Look at those madmen, Papu and Fire. 09 and .12. Dude, this is crazy. That is fucking crazy. First point, just like this. Fuck. We lost Papu. Somewhere. Whatever. All good. Asu! Just like that. What a round, dude. Sick. Come on, keep it up. Holy shit. I'm on PB forehead. Okay, I might have lost it right there. I almost PB'd. Holy shit. Nice! Come on! Pog champ. We're eating them for breakfast right now. Pretty bad start here. Still top 3 for us. Okay, we can save already. I think they're tilting. Oops. I should shut the fuck up, maybe. Ach, scheiße. We got it, though. First mistake, but that was a fucking stupid one. Last one. Come on, guys. Let's end it already. PB? No. Dude, let's go, man. Map 1 in the pocket already. Almost clean sweep this one. Sheesh. Nice. That's how you do it. I mean, couldn't have gone any better almost. Fuck yeah. So, first map goes towards Gamer's Origin. Next one is gonna be Cordulium, which I will not drive myself. So back onto the commentator's couch we go. And hello chat. Chat, I have returned. Hello. Thank you for the bits, Aona. I played good. Just one mistake. That was a bit crappy. Whew. Alright, come on. Well, we can definitely take this one as well. Yeah, Pinda, it really was. It really was. I think it's just the fact that I'm now a lot warmer than in map 1. In match 1, I mean. From earlier. Meaning that I'm just, like, more in the zone than I was before. Oh, Volnera, not Aona. I'm sorry. You guys are, like, the same, I mean. Papu playing all the maps. Yes, he is gonna drive all maps. We need him. What really secured the decisive victory in map 1? Definitely consistency. Consistency and speed. Which is what FCKK didn't have, because they made a lot of mistakes. In many rounds they had at least one driver far back. So we really capitalized on that. Anyway, let's go into map number 2. It is Cordulium by Roquette. Let's see if this one is going to be as much of a clean sweep as map 1. I honestly didn't expect a 7-1 though. I really didn't expect that. Considering the previous matches and, you know, the capabilities of both teams, a 7-1 was highly unlikely to happen. But we all played out of our minds. Consistent .3 was what we needed. So that is actually really good. So, map 2 coming up, it will be Rotaker, Aurel, and Papu for Gamers Origin. For FCKK, Fire, Coolis, and Chuck. Off we go. Chuck struggling with the first corner already. Didn't really get it that tight. But doesn't really matter. He's still in the race. Oh, but he struggles even further. Drops down a bit more here. Together with Aurel, who also lost a little of speed in the S-turn. Rotaker and Papu up front, together with Coolis and Fire. Decisive downhill right here. Very easy to misjudge your angle and your speed. Chuck with another additional mistake. Now will be out of this round for good. In the lead, it is Papu and Rotaker holding up the flag for Gamers Origin. Fire now coming back with a lot of speed. Let's see who's going to get the upper hand right here. It is Rotaker who goes for a slightly tighter line. Fire will have more exit speed right here, but Fire bumps a little differently. Rotaker with a slightly different line now. Cool is still in the mix, and also Papu now losing a little of speed, but gets a better exit speed. Who's going to take it at the finish line? Is it going to be Papu? Oh, Cool is making a mistake, and Rotaker almost sniping Fire at the end. Only a 100th between second and third. It will be the first point for Gamers Origin. We see Chuck that is picking a slightly different line than all of the other players. At least this time he didn't lose as much speed as the others. In the lead, it is two of the best dirt drivers on planet Earth. Papu versus Fire, battling it out for first place. Rotaker on third. Chuck now touching the wall together with Coolis, both making the exact same mistake in the downhill. Another great chance for Gamers Origin to take home another point. Fire and Papu still fighting it out here. This is incredibly tight. No need to really risk it after the mistakes from FCKK in that downhill corner. They are definitely far back. 0.2 between Aurel and Chuck for 4th and 5th place. The ending will be decisive, as always, but let's have a look who's gonna take it the best. Papu and Fire still incredibly close to each other. Papu might have the inside line transitioning onto the off-road. One mistake by Aurel, but it's not gonna matter unless he actually doesn't finish. But he does, and it is the next point for Gamers Origin. Great stuff by Papu, clocking in a sub 58 time, 57.99. Really good stuff. Next round, right here. Following Chuck again. He's like one of the only players that I actually have a hotkey for. So shoutouts to Hylas. Gets a pretty good transition onto the blue part though. However, it is the triple lead for Gamers Origin. Aurel, Rolltaker, and Papu, all three up front. No mistakes in the downhill, but as I say that, Aurel clips the wall. He will probably lose a couple of positions right here. Let's have a look. Aurel all the way back to last place, but this is incredibly close. 0.2 between all of the drivers. Aurel now getting a slowdown. He gets a very, very unfortunate slowdown right there. That is Hylas striking back. So another chance for FCKK now. Let's see if they're going to make use of it. Chuck on first place. We haven't seen a lot from Chuck yet. He made a couple of mistakes, and as I say that, he drops down all the way back to 4th place, and he might get overtaken by Rolltaker. Papu will stay on 4th place. On first, I mean. But it is FCKK taking the upcoming 3 positions. Coolest on 2nd, Fire on 3rd, and Chuck on 4th. First point for FCKK. Capitalizing on the mistake by Aurel right there. That was really unfortunate what happened to him. We can actually have a quick look at the free cam so I can show you what actually happened. So basically on this block, like, there's a little bit of a bump on the inside exactly here. And sometimes if you drive over it with your left front tire, you will get a slowdown. And this is exactly what happened to Aurel. But anyway, going into the round, it is actually looking very good for Gamers Origin right now. Chuck and Coolest already finding themselves a little far back. Fire is the only one that is keeping up with the pace of the Gamers Origin guys. Chuck has lost some speed. Let's have a look at Fire. He is fighting it out. Nobody getting the slowdown. Not even Aurel. Rolltaker and Papu occupying the first 2 positions right now. It is the next point for Gamers Origin. Oh, Fire with a great comeback though. Goes for the inside line. Also here, catches the bump on the inside, but Papu gets it even worse. Fire actually boosting himself up to first place. It is actually Fire. Only 7 thousandths ahead of Rolltaker. That is insanely close right there. Fire got a slightly better gear change at the end. It will be the point for Gamers Origin though. 3-1. Let's follow Coolest. We haven't really had a look at his driving yet. So let's have a look at what Coolest is gonna do right now. Not the best line here for Coolest. Drops down all the way back to last place together with Aurel. They are inside of each other. Now the downhill. Who is gonna make a mistake? No one makes a mistake. On this off-road, you can actually get a gear up if you get too much speed through it. Nobody gets it here, though. Oh, but Rolltaker is this time the unlucky dog that gets the slowdown on the inside. Another Gamers Origin player biting the dust. And now it is Papu and Aurel who need to take 1st or 2nd place, or 1st and 3rd. Right now, it is looking very good, though. Fire now going for the overtake on Papu. Papu needs that 1st place. Let's see what's going to happen at the end. Papu doesn't get the best exit out of this one. And it will be the point for FCKK instead. The score goes up to 3. Let's have a look at the next round. Rolltaker with a very tight line. Not sure if he intended to do it like that, but he didn't lose that much speed, so it's all good. Oh, Aurel with a really weird bug. Almost got thrown off his original line. But he recovers very nicely. Aurel back at it. Trying to go for the overtake on Fire, who goes for the inside line. Chuck loses a lot of time entering the downhill. Fire with a little bit of a teleporting action right there. But it is the triple lead for Gamers Origin, and this is the round that they need to take home. Nobody getting the slowdown. It is only Fire that is within reach right now for FCKK. Gamers Origin can take it easy right here already. As you can see, Chuck and Coolest even further back. Really, really good stuff here by the Gamers Origin guys, and they're most likely gonna take it right there unless a massive blunder happens at the end. Fire really risking it right there, and look at those times. Papu with a 57, 87, Rolltaker with the 06, and Aurel with the 09. This is high quality dirt gameplay. Ace for Gamers Origin, 4-2. Unbelievable. Ooh, 2 mistakes being done. It is Papu and Chuck that made literally the same mistake in that first corner on the platform. So they will drop down to 5th and 6th respectively. Let's have a look at the other players. Oh, Chuck with another mistake. Good that I actually hit the wrong player to spectate. So we saw Chuck's mistake right there on the uphill. Rolltaker holding strong together with Aurel against Fire and Coolest. This is the 2v2 situation right here on the first 4 positions. Rolltaker holding strong, lurking in the shadows, trying to get as much speed as possible here. Everybody getting almost an equal gear change. Coolest going incredibly up high and gets punished for it. He will be out of this race. It is only Fire left on first place. Aurel also very, very wide. Not sure if he's actually going to lose a position. Oh, he's actually losing it to his teammate Papu. No, actually not. 3 thousandths between Aurel and Papu for 3rd and 4th place. Next point for Gamers Origin. FCKK struggling really hard in this round. 5-2. Oh, and the next mistake by Chuck. He is really not fond of these pillars at the start. Another big mistake by Chuck. Down to last he goes. Let's follow Coolis. Oh, Papu and Fire. Incredibly tight lines over the blue part. Finding themselves on the first 2 positions right now. Rolltaker on 3rd. Coolis and Aurel now overtaking Rolltaker, who made a mistake in the downhill. Papu still holding strong right there. What a risky line by Papu. Almost hits the barrier on the inside. Really, really good stuff. We're still following Coolest, so doesn't really get the best transition. Oh, but this time Papu is pulling the Coolest. And this is gonna be a chance for FCKK to take it home. Coolest overtaking Aurel now. Aurel needs to secure that 2nd place now, but it is not looking all too good for him. Fire on 1st, Coolest on 2nd, and that is gonna seal the deal. Fire, 57.9. Great time by him. 5-3 is the score. Gamers Origin still with 2 points in the lead. Of course, they can afford mistakes like that, but they don't want that to happen. Point limit 7 plus tennis mode. Don't forget that. FCKK should not be counted out of this one yet. Next round coming up. This time, no mistake. Nobody saying hello to the pillar or any sort of obstacle. Rolltaker right now with the weakest start together with Aurel, so Gamers Origin right now not looking all too well. But the second half of the track is going to be as decisive as the first one. Papu in the lead, followed by Fire and Coolest. Chuck on 4th. Right now the round for FCKK. Papu risking it for the biscuit, and Chuck now gets the slowdown, and this is Gamers Origin's chance to make it championship point. But Papu is being pressurized by Fire. He's really risking it for the biscuit right there. Who's going to get the better ending? Fire goes for the overtake on Papu. Who's going to get the better gear change at the end and hit the finish line early? It will be Papu that gets it by only 100th of a second. Both clocking in times under 58. But it is Gamers Origin taking point number 6. Holy moly. Championship point for Gamers Origin. The pressure is on FCKK now. They need to win 3 rounds in a row to force tennis mode. This is gonna be a tough one to recover from. Rolltaker with a bad start. He knows that this could be the last one. He is struggling with the nerves. Doesn't really get the uphill that nicely. But then again, it's not lost yet. Let's follow Chuck, who makes a mistake. I have jinxed him successfully. Fire on 1st place. Papu battling it out here once again, and Fire making a mistake now as well. Coolest now moving up to 2nd place, but goes very wide. Fire still in the mix right there, but he lost some speed. He lost some pace towards Aurel and Papu, who are now occupying the first 2 positions. With these positions, it is GG over and out. Gamers Origin about to take this tournament home. Aurel now going for the overtake on Papu. Goes a little bit lower on the banking. Oh, that was a very bad line by Aurel. Coolest now trying to go for the overtake, but right now it is looking very good for Gamers Origin. Aurel now overtaking Coolest back. And it is the GG for Gamers Origin. They will win the Planet Dirt Cup. G fucking G. Unbelievable performance by Gamers Origin, winning map number 2 with a 7-3 score. PogChamp,